So, this is the last day of the legend competition, and wow, what a draining event. I tried to make it my goal to reach top 100 this time, and I was able to maintain it for a bit, but then I lost it very, very badly. And so I've missed out on it, and I failed. Am I upset about it? A little bit, but the fact of the matter is I just simply wasn't good enough, and I just have to accept that. But to those who were able to reach top 100 and even top 10, congratulations to them. You're at the top for a reason. With that being said, now I actually do want to talk about the legend competition itself and why Sonic Team has massively failed to improve anything. But to get the one thing I thought was kind of cool with this legend competition was that I liked the rule set. Having one slot gadgets as the only gadgets to use, it made for a unique situation where we couldn't rely on strong gadgets like ultimate charge, quick recovery, the acceleration character kit. We had to work with a limited selection of gadgets and try to make our own unique builds with what we were left with. I actually think it brought a unique twist to the game. Okay, that's it for all the positives. I don't know if SEGA is very selective on their listening to feedback, but the legend competition was one of the main aspects that people wanted to see change and had a lot of feedbacks and criticism for, and they did absolutely nothing to fix it. The matchmaking, which was one of my biggest complaints of the legend competition, was still horrible. I was at Emerald rank for the majority of this legend comp, and I was constantly being put into lobbies with only bronze and silvers as the only Emerald rank player there. Every once in a blue moon, I would be in lobbies with other Emerald rank players, but for most of the legend competition, I was constantly getting queued into lobbies with golds, bronze, and silvers. And if something just so happens to go wrong during a race, which happens a lot in this game, I will be losing 15 points for getting 6th place. Isn't that just incredible? So I had to find myself constantly leaving lobbies that was just filled with bronze and silvers so I could be able to race with other players that have similar rank than mine, so I can compete in a similar environment with other players of the rank that I have. No one wants to lose 15 points for getting 6th place because the game couldn't put them in a proper lobby that's supposed to match with other players of their rank. And even if they do get 1st place, what do they get? 5 points for 1st place. Gee, thanks. And on top of that, the bot issue didn't get fixed. I was still getting lobbies with 4 to 5 bots. On average, there would be like 2 to 3 bots in every single race. And I just, how have you not fixed this yet? You made an entire post talking about the adjustments of the legend competition, with the third one being matchmaking wait times have been extended to improve the likelihood of being matched with players of similar ratings. Well, that failed, and I'm still dealing with the botting situation. And for those who don't know, the bots don't count as players in the race. So if you happen to get 10th place and the 2 other bots get 11 and 12, you're losing a lot more points than you should. So the main thing I hated about legend competition is still there. And what frustrates me is that they had a survey, and the legend competition was one of the main things that was on there to talk about. And you're telling me they read those surveys and they took nothing from that? Are you kidding me? One thing that this legend competition has shown is just how messed up the item balance is. Oh my god, the items in this game are so frustrating. I already talked about how frustrating the items are in my video about changes I would like to see in Crossworld, but oh my gosh, it was increased tenfold trying to play through this legend competition. The tornado has been the most triggering thing in this entire legend competition. Oh my god, I never want to see this item again for as long as I live. Oh my goodness. It was just like every time I was near someone, they just have to press the tornado. They have to. They're just afraid of you getting close to them while they're in 6th place and you're in 7th place. So they have to use the tornado. And I'm sorry. Let me calm down. Getting hit by items really suck in this game, and this is also combined with the fact that we still have people coming in with 3 monster trucks or 3 drills. How have they not changed anything about the items? And the items are usually one of the most vocal criticisms that people have about this game. And I already saw it on Twitter because I knew it was going to happen. A lot of level 4 players being like, haha, see, it was the items all along. Level 4 isn't unbalanced. It's all the items' fault. Which, no, both can be true at the same time. I would like to see the items nerfed, but I also would love to see Ultimate Charge get nerfed as well. 2 extremes. And I think back to those patch notes that we got, and they mentioned about how strong level 4 and bagging is in this game. And what did they do? Nothing. I have never seen this much bagging until this legend competition. I was doing it as well because it just worked most of the time. A lot of the Emerald players were just bagging because it was just that good. Once you had all your ultimate items for that final stretch, you were most likely guaranteed the top 3 at least. And nothing was practically going to stop you because the item balancing, once again, is terrible. So you know about the major elephant in the room, but you don't do anything about it. Most of the races in Legend competition were practically up to luck. And it was rare that you would get a major gap off of other racers because Slipstreaming is just insanely strong in this game. So it was very easy to catch up, especially if you were bagging with ultimate items. I never talked about it before, but Slipstreaming is absolutely ridiculous in this game. It is so easy to catch up to everyone because all you have to do is just be directly behind them. And you gain so much speed off of slipstreams. And because of how this game's designed, you already know that speed doesn't really matter unless it's in a straightaway. So you're not going to be able to have significant gaps between racers. So everyone's just going to be bumping into each other and slipstreaming off of each other. While Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform was very punishing, like getting hit once and you practically lost the race, you were rewarded much more for just being a very good driver and knowing your lines. In Crossworlds, it's okay if you mess up just a little bit. As long as you're behind someone, you're gonna slipstream off of them and you'll be right back into the race. Especially if you have ultimate items for that one big shortcut that will change the tides of the entire race. I'm sorry. Again, I very much apologize for venting. I've been playing this game for a combined total of 700 hours between PS5 and PC, and as much as I love this game, it can get really frustrating, and this Legend competition just let all the problems with this game just stick out even more. That's 2 Legend competitions now that have been a complete failure in my opinion. I would like to hope that maybe they'll finally make some changes to this game, but clearly they're not listening or reading any of those surveys right now, or listening to other content creators actually speak up about the problems this game has and how they can improve. Whatever they do for the next big patch for this game. I hope it's a massive overhaul, because what we have right now, it still isn't good enough. I love Sonic Racing Crossworld. I want to continue to see this game to get better, but Sonic Team actually has to put in the effort to make this game better. I will be taking a break from Crossworlds. I definitely need it. I'll obviously be back when II releases, because I mean, it's II. Of course I'm gonna be here for my boy, but just what a disaster. Let's just hope the next time Sonic Team patches this game, it will actually be something meaningful.